So I finally watched the F1 movie. Yeah, I know it's late, but with F1 on a 3-week break, what else are we going to do? The movie follows Brad Pitt, Sonny Hayes, coming back to F1 for the Apex GP team after being washed for 30 years and winning Daytona. When the film released, I saw a lot of backlash online was based around how unrealistic it is for such an old driver to be on the podium after such a long time. And then, 2 weeks later, the GOAT pulls his own Apex GP in a Sauber and scores a podium.
Nico Hulkenberg, 239 starts and a podium finisher in Formula One at long last.
Another positive I will say is that the action sequences are The POV shots are so sick and definitely some of the best cinematography ever seen in a racing movie. However, this is the internet, so now let me exaggerate and spend the rest of the video talking about the things that I didn't like. To set the scene, Lewis Hamilton was the producer of this movie, and he said,
"The F1 movie is as authentic a racing movie has ever been."
So tell me why Brad Pitt spends most of the movie driving like he's in an F1 2-player career mode. Authentic. Not even joking, he spends the whole of the Hungarian Grand Prix intentionally crashing into people and advertising boards to get a safety car for free pit stops.
I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
So Planet F1 ran the numbers because I'm too lazy, and these are his infringements across the movie and the amount of penalty points he'd get for each. So he takes too long to start the formation lap at the British Grand Prix, 3 penalty points. Then he hits Kevin Magnussen during the Italian Grand Prix, another 4 penalty points. And then he hits Valtteri Bottas during the Italian Grand Prix, another 4 penalty points. Then he holds up Max Verstappen under blue flags at the Italian Grand Prix, another 2 penalty points. Then drives unnecessarily slow in a dangerous manner when battling Verstappen at the Italian Grand Prix for our final 3 penalty points. So in total, Brad Pitt gets 16 penalty points in half a season. Flavio Briatore would be so proud of this man. Moving on, this is Laura Mueller, Esteban Ocon's real-life race engineer. She's the first ever female race engineer in Formula One. Some would say very progressive.
Shout out to the LGBTQ PS5 HDMI, bruv.
This is Kate. She plays the first female technical director in F1 history in the movie. Very progressive.
LGBTQ PS5 HDMI.
So in the movie, she plays the key role in building a rocket ship that somehow still qualifies last every race that will get Apex GP back to the top of the grid. Very progressive.
LGBTQ PS5.
Surely there's no way the movie could completely ruin it by having her character make stupid decisions. Wrong. Our favourite progressive character sleeps with Brad Pitt, the driver.
As authentic a racing movie has ever.
Very progressive.
LGBTQ PS5.
Maybe, just maybe, Lewis Hamilton knows something we don't, and Ocon has been secretly shagging his race engineer all season, so...
As authentic a racing movie has ever been.
Alongside Brad Pitt's character in this movie is his teammate Joshua Pierce, whose whole personality for the whole runtime is basically calling Brad Pitt a boomer, ignoring everything he says, and then turning himself into Roman Grosjean.
When was the last time you won a race?
Sunday, Daytona.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Formula One.
And if you're a fan of F1, you're probably very excited to see your favourite drivers on the big screen. But other than the main actors, the drivers themselves don't really play a big part in the movie. And even when they do, for example, Lewis Hamilton in Abu Dhabi, you don't get to hear the radio of the other drivers, you just see them kind of weaving around, which is cool, but I feel like it could have been more interesting to hear all of the perspectives and the radios from the other drivers.
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Speaking of Abu Dhabi though, after the race, Toto Wolff comes up to Joshua Pierce and offers him a seat at Mercedes. Like, what? So he crashes out his teammate in the last race, only ever scores a single point, but Toto's like, yeah, that's my future world champion, please replace Lewis Hamilton. Besides the plot being pretty stupid, like I said, the action sequences are very solid. If you can suspend your disbelief for a few hours, it's actually a very fun movie. The Hans Zimmer score will have you floating out of your seat. Anyways, I think that's enough yapping. If you like Top Gun Maverick, then I'm sure you'll like this movie too. I'll be back soon once Max probably signs for Mercedes if he hasn't already, so see you then. Very progressive.
Shout out to the LGBTQ PS5 HDMI, bruv.